Grandpa Bill, story time with Grandpa Bill. It's Grandpa Bill's story time. Yay! Hi, I'm Grandpa Bill. Welcome to Grandpa Bill's story time. Come on in, make yourself comfortable, and we're going to sit down and read a good book. Okay, let's see here. Our book today is Lost in the Museum, story by Miriam Cohen, pictures by Lillian Hoban. Ooh, Lost in the Museum. Sounds like a good book. Okay, here we go. This is a big place, the teacher told the first grade. But if we all stay together, nobody will get lost in the museum. Must be winter time. They're all wearing their coats and hats. Danny said to Jim, I know where the dinosaur is. Come on, I'll show you. Jim had never seen a dinosaur. He ran after Danny, and Willie and Sammy, Paul and George did too. And Maria and Sarah started after them. Come back, you'll get lost, they called. Danny slid down the hall very fast. He slid into a room at the end. Willie and Sammy, Paul, George, Jim, Anna, Maria, and Sarah ran after them. There they all go. Supposed to stay with your teacher, huh? But Jim stopped. He put his head way back and he looked up. Jim heard Willie say, that is some big chicken. It's the dinosaur, shouted Danny. Jim came around the corner. The dinosaur had his arms up over Jim's head. The dinosaur's teeth were smiling a fierce smile. Paul said, look out, Jim. He's going to get you. Jim turned and ran as fast as he could. Jim, stop. I was only fooling, Paul cried. I called. These big dinosaur bones. The kids came running after Jim. Don't worry, he won't hurt you, said Sammy. That's right, Willie told Jim. They don't have dinosaurs anymore. Paul put his arm around Jim. Anna Maria said, it's silly to be scared. Jim knew it was silly. He wished he could be brave. Come on, let's find the others, George said. I think we are lost, said Sarah. I know where to go, Danny said. They all hurried after him down the big hall. But there were too many rooms. You got us lost, Anna Maria said to Danny. My toe hurts, said George. Maybe we will have to stay here all night, Paul said. Uh-oh, they're lost. Jim thought about staying all night with the dinosaur. I will go find the teacher, he said. You stay here in case she comes. This is African plains this way, birds of America this way, mammals of Asia that way. Jim went into many rooms. He kept his eyes shut a little. If he saw the dinosaur, he could shut them tight. Oh. A big boy was looking at bird eggs. Jim said, have you seen my teacher? Before the big boy could answer, Jim saw a red coat way down the hall. Margaret had a red coat. Jim ran to see, but somebody else was wearing Margaret's coat. Oh, it wasn't her. Jim was so tired, he had to find the teacher. He had to bring her back to the kids. He ran on. Jim saw penguins playing in the snow like first graders. He saw a mother, father, and a child deer. The father stood with one foot in the air. Museums are fun. Wow. Jim stopped to rest. The room was dark. At first he couldn't see. Then a great gray whale swam over his head. He winked at Jim as if he had something nice to tell him. Jim looked all the way to the whale's tail. Wow, whales are huge. See how big he is compared to the boy? Yeah, they're really, really big. A lady was there with many children. Jim, everybody called. Oh, Jim, we have been looking for you. The teacher said, where have you been? Where are the other children? I'll take you there, Jim said. See, there's the teacher and the other children. Jim started back. He went past the penguins, past the deer, this way. No, that way. There they were. George, Willie, and Sammy, Anna Maria, Danny, Paul, and Sarah. When they saw their teacher, George and Sarah began to cry. She hugged them. If we had stayed together, this wouldn't have happened, she said. That's true. Gotta stay with your teacher. Willie and Sammy said, Jim was brave. He went to find you. Yes, the teacher said, Jim was very brave. But next time, remember, if we all stay together, nobody will get lost. They were so glad to be found. Everybody went to have lunch in the cafeteria. You could choose chicken and dumplings, crisp fried fish, or beef stew with two vegetables. But they all chose hot dogs. Who doesn't like hot dogs? Aw, what a good book, Lost in the Museum. Thank you for sharing this book with me today. Come back again for more stories with Grandpa Bill. Goodbye.